Hey man, so I got to see you for a little bit last night, and that was fun. Oh, by the way, today is day 4. And I just have one question for you today. Why is everybody so afraid of love? Love! I can still see you.
No!
Alright, so I'm leaving my home, and I don't wanna. I had a long talk with my parents right before I left about how I don't like it at Ottawa, and how I want to, I don't know, because I was all for coming back and staying and going to Allen for another year and then, wherever from there. But my parents explained to me, and I realized what they were saying was right, but because of all of the college credits that I took in high school, actually at the end of this semester I will be a sophomore already in college. So I'm going to go to Ottawa for the spring semester and finish up the year. But then that was a trombone that fell over. As far as after that, I mean, with my college credits, I'm a sophomore and a half, and Allen County is only a 2-year school. So even if I wanted to, I could not come back and take any classes at Allen that would help me at all. So that really sucked, but the realization was there, and I realized I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do. So kind of lost now. But I basically explained to my parents that I don't enjoy it at Ottawa, and it's too stressful and it's too expensive, and I don't think that it's gonna help me at all. And they were really, really supportive, and they understood. They're like, we love you, and we would love to see you around and stuff, but at the same time they're like, we don't want you to stay in Iola, because my parents left Iola too, and when I was born, and then it really kind of shook me. They both said we didn't want to raise kids in Iola, and that really fazed me. And then they said it was because that they felt that Iola was their mission field, Iola was their Africa, that they felt called to go here to start doing more ministry stuff. And they said that the Bolas Fine Arts Center worked really well and stuff like that for all those things. But yeah, it's just kind of a crazy realization. So I kind of figured what you told me about you the other night, which that was great. I was so glad that I actually got to see you a little bit before, and I'll be able to see you a lot when I'm back for the next week. And we'll still definitely make our videos, and I think one day we should actually do a joint video together, just for the sake of if we ever get any any other audience. But yeah, dude, seriously, all I've been thinking about is how awesome would it be if Colton and I room together, kind of in a Scrubs sense of way. Obviously they're both doctors, but in different senses. But I was thinking, why wouldn't we be able to do something like that? Move away to some place that we both wanted to move to. I don't even care where, but we both were roommates and just that. But I was like, oh, I don't want to, because I know that you deserves all that stuff. But now that there's not, all I could think of was there's nothing. I mean, we could both transfer to some school wherever, and I mean, I don't particularly want to go to K-State, but I know that they've got the exact program you're there, and I mean, I'm just a communications major. I can do the thing that I need to do wherever. So that might be the best. That might be what's awesome. And I don't know, maybe I sound way too clingy, but dude, I miss you all the time. And my mom kept talking to me about how they were like, did you realize there was a Sadie Hawkins dance last night? I was like, yes, Mom, I knew. And then she paused for a second. She realized, and then she looked at me and she goes, you never even leave the dorm room, do you? And it's I never ever go outside for anything. She's like, yeah, that's really not good. You need to socialize in college. And I don't, dude, because that's it. I get my confidence from you. I'm an introvert, and that's just because I don't gain energy from being around other people. I gain energy from being around you. So I don't know, maybe that's too clingy for you, but maybe that's what you've been thinking too, and now I finally said it, so it's out in the air and we can do that slow running and embrace each other moment. But driving back to heading back to Ottawa now. Goodbye, Iola, the land that I once knew. And so yeah, that's the end of day 4. Well, I'm driving, so I'm gonna focus on that now. Make your own special song. Make your own kind. People teach us how to die. What do those hissy things teach you except how to fly? Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. I will see you on the Tuesday show then. See you, man.